We're gonna go to our first stretch, which is the hip flexor. A couple quick coaching tips. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my foot on the plate. I'm gonna bend that back knee. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna do a little pelvic tilt. Squeeze the bum and add the arm. Okay, so when we're in position, you're gonna reach back, hit start. Again, toe on the plate, drop the knee, squeeze the glute, reach, and hold. Once that time runs out, go ahead and hit repeat, switch legs. Okay, we just got done with the hip flexor. We're gonna move on to the hamstring. So go ahead and put your right leg on the plate. A couple coaching tips. Chest up, leg straight. Keep the toe flexed. So go ahead and hit repeat. We're keeping the same settings. Chest up and bow into it. So you should feel a nice, comfortable stretch behind that right knee. Hold that for 30 seconds. When the time runs out, switch legs and hit repeat. This is the chest stretch. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put the pad back on the plate. I'm then gonna go ahead and kneel right along the side of the plate. I'm gonna form a right angle with my arm. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my settings. I'm gonna drop down so the elbow is on the plate. Sink the chest to the ground, and I'm just gonna hold that for the duration of the stretch. When that's done, go ahead and switch sides and hit repeat. Okay, 3 stretches done are all of our lower body. We're now moving on to our last stretch, which is for the upper body. So it's for the lats. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kneel down in front of the plate. I'm gonna keep my arms straight. I'm not gonna put the head on the plate, it's not very good. Keep the arms straight. You're gonna sit back into the heels. Nice, comfortable stretch. And then you're gonna drop your head in between your arms. So once you get into that position, you feel comfortable, I want you to come on up, hit repeat, and here you go. We're moving on to balance. Our first balance exercise is single leg balance. So I'm gonna step onto the plate, using my right leg. I'm gonna sink down as deep and as comfortable as I can get into. Once I'm in position, I'm just gonna hit the repeat button, and then I'm gonna pull away my hands. So I'm gonna stabilize, chest up, nice comfortable hold. Now once that's done, I'm gonna switch legs, hit repeat, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. This is the shoulder stabilizer. So we want to get into position, kind of a modified push-up position, where I'm going to have my arms and legs out wide in a nice straight position. When I have that position, what I want to do is go ahead and hit my settings. Once the machine's on, I am now going to raise one arm to a Y, hold for a 2 count, and return. Now the key is to keep your hips square the whole time. You're going to alternate during the duration and return. This is a tough movement, but it's a great way of stabilizing that shoulder to really improve a lot of your performance. This is the shoulder stabilizer. This is the wood chop. So the first thing we're gonna do is push in our tension meter. We're gonna grab the handle. We're just gonna use a couple fingers from each hand, share the load. We're just gonna step back from the handle, and all we're gonna do is get into a comfortable squat position. When you're ready, reach down, hit the settings button, and now begin. You're just gonna rotate and pivot each time. Now you can change the intensity by the speed or the angle in which you're pulling. You go a little lower, a little higher. This is the wood chop. This is the front plank. So we want to start by putting the pad back on the machine. What we're gonna do is make sure that we stay strong between the fists and the forearms. We wanna keep the pressure out of the elbows. So we want a nice wide base, fist and forearms. We wanna drive into the plate. When we're in this position, we're gonna go ahead and hit our settings. And now we're gonna drive into the plate. We're gonna round the shoulders. And we're gonna sit back in our heels. We're just gonna stabilize and hold this for the duration of the time. Now, if you want to challenge that movement throughout, you can slowly lift one heel up and then return. Stay strong, stay straight. This is the front plank. This is a squat with bicep curl. So the first thing we're gonna do is move out our tension lever. We're gonna grab the handles. We're gonna get up on the plate. Now, key points here are to keep the chest up, butt down, and keep the arms moving the whole time. Once you think you have it, go ahead and hit your settings, chest up, and curl. Now the focus is to stay deep for the legs and keep the arms moving for the upper body. We're gonna do this for the duration of the time. Don't come up, stay down. This is the squat with bicep curl. Take it to the gun show. This is the push-up. So, I'm sure we've done it 1,000 times. We're gonna get into a comfortable position, feet together, back straight. We're gonna go halfway down and hold. Now, it's gonna be a little different than normal push-ups because I'm gonna keep you in that halfway down position the majority of the time. I know you're probably gonna go all the way up and down, but I'm gonna keep you right here the whole time. So once you're in position, hit your button, and down we go. Now the two settings I'm gonna have you in, the two positions are static, hold that, and I want you to do just a little pulse. I don't want you to come up. Stay right there, really push into the plate, and feeling the chest and tricep. This is the push-up.